Hey guys, it's the Melee 5, Match More Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade. Last time, we tried to infiltrate the Biran castle and found out that the king had ordered for the Fire Emblem to be stolen. And we're now being attacked, and tons of people got promoted. It was nuts. And this time, Raven just managed to reach a C rank support with Priscilla, so I'm going to show that off right now. Lord Brother. Priscilla. It is I. Might I be with you a moment? Certainly. Thank you. Something wrong? I am very happy to be next to my Lord Brother like this. I have dreamed often of this day. Lord Brother? Do you remember this ring? What's that? You have forgotten. That is too bad. When I was young, when I was with you in Cornwall, you made a promise to me, brother. You said, when I grew larger, you'd take me as your bride. Wait, what? Yes, but surely, Priscilla? Yes, I know. It was a child's game. So you said to me as I cried and cried, and then you gave me this ring. And you still... I am still a child, so allow me one more childish wish of you. Please, let me stand here by your side. Don't make me suffer in loneliness again. I've never seen their supports before, so I honestly thought we were going to get an incest relationship. And everybody's going to be thinking, well, it's not the first time you did that. Well, it's, you know, oh my god. That threw me for a loop for a second there, and I'm surprised Dart hit both times there. Oh, okay, we're going on the whole romance thing and like the marriage thing at the end. I mentioned at the end of the last episode. Now that's actually coming into play again. Holy shit. I guess continuing on for that, I didn't have enough time to fit this in the previous episode, but Eliwood and Ninian's relationship is actually part of the reason why I feel like Eliwood's a bit of an underrated character because, well, it's very romantic. I'll just admit. It kind of shows a lot more of Eliwood's more human side, though, as well, is more what I mean, because he could have very well just easily have... I don't have a ranged weapon on saying. He could have very well have easily have just, you know, been, like, treated Ninian like shit because, you know, like, oh, you killed my father, but he doesn't, you know, he knows that obviously she was mind controlled, which I would imagine that some other video game characters or potentially people in real life would think differently about, and it kind of shows more Eliwood's sort of caring side, especially when he obviously doesn't really care about how Ninian is different from other people. He just sees her as herself, which is, it's almost like a political commentary on racism in a way now that I think about it. So it's like Nintendo games that have commentary on racism. Okay. Which, yeah, continuing on the whole, this is a Nintendo game subject, is the fact that obviously we're dealing with illegitimate children right here with Guinevere, which I started to slowly realize that this game has a lot of references to Arthurian legend, because, well, first obviously I had Ufa's name, and I found out that was connected to Cornwall, and then obviously Guinevere's the name of King Arthur's wife, so, yeah, I got all of this from when I watched Merlin back when it was on TV, but alright. First off, Louise, sell that goddamn white gem for 10,000 gold. Okay, there's a killing edge in here, and since I got so much money to spare, I'm gonna buy one of those. I still have that one from a guy, but I was saving that for Raven when the time I become Killer Lance. That is the Lance equivalent of a killing edge. Killer Axe, we've already seen that. It could be good to have another one. It's surprisingly cheaper. Whoop! No, Killer Bow. That's a bow equivalent as well. We can give that to Will, and let's see. I guess I can just get another hand axe and javelin. Try to save up my money for other things as well. But alright. I think that should really be it. If I have any other additional money left over, I could buy the other ones. Pence, you get close to that shop, and then... What about what to do with Eliwood? I probably should have given him the Worm Slayer, but I didn't really consider that. I could have a... Let's see, Florina, your inventory's full, though. It's the problem. I could try and maybe have Florina give Eliwood the Worm Slayer, just in case, obviously, with those Wyvern Riders. Okay, I'll give you the Slimlands for now, and then I'll take the Worm Slayer, wherever it is. There it is. Okay, and then wait. Unfortunately, can't move afterwards when doing that, but still. Okay, right, what's your range? Okay, oh, but no, what am I gonna do? Let me think. What's his range now? Okay, I will, unfortunately, that fortress is kind of fucked, but... Okay, Oswin, I'll try to get everybody else out of the way, just so that, I almost said mage, the shaman only focuses on Lyn. And then, oh my god, it's great. He's probably gonna go after Hector now. Luckily, Hector does not have the hand axe equipped, so that's alright. But still, I did not want this to be the case. I did not want this to be the case. Okay, Lyn, you can go into that fortress. That one's safe from Vida's range. So, okay, once we get to the enemy turn, I can talk about what I want to talk about first off. But, okay, Raven, you finally used that hero crest. So now Raven also promotes. It's almost like Oprah in a way. You get a promotion, and you get a promotion. Raven, obviously we saw this with Linus before, but you are now a hero. And this time you're on our side, so it makes more sense for you to be called a hero. And you gain the ability to use axes. This is the other reason why I wasn't really bothered using Raven and not using Guy. Because obviously he gains the ability to use axes to get around all those lance wheels that we shall inevitably see. I think there are reinforcements from this side with more Wyvern Riders, so I'm going to probably have Dart and Gates kind of go over there, deal with them. I don't know if there's any reinforcements from anywhere else, like from down here or over here. I might have to check that. I could have someone stand guard around her Merlinus just in case, though. Let's see. Okay, Fiora, you can reach this guy, and hopefully you can take him out. Yes, you can. And God, see, Sane and Fiora actually do make a pretty good team when they're together as well, just due to how fast and strong they are. I mean, Fiora was a little bit lacking in strength before, but now that she's promoted, it's damn. Okay, Say, unfortunately, your way's being blocked by this asshole, but you can still, yeah, you can do all but 1 of his HP in 1 hit. For some reason, I also noticed my first playthrough, I kind of switched more to Sane using swords than lances. I don't know why, but that's kind of a thing. I obviously didn't have an axe on him either, but still. Okay, then... Scylla, don't really know what else you could really do right now. There's not really any... If I could reach Lyn, actually giving her the barrier stab would be pretty good, but okay. I don't really know what else. I could try to maybe move her up around here and give her, like, something to do with the sleep staff. You know what? That might actually be pretty good. Like, have her use, like, sleep on any incoming Wyvern Riders might be a problem. Yeah, I'll try doing that. Hawkeye doesn't really need the resistance, and who else is left? Is it Eliwood? Oh no, Will and Eliwood. Will, you can be safe in the trees, and I'll keep Eliwood in the trees as well, just in case those Wyvern Riders do show up. Alright, as we're going for the enemy turn, even though this might be a pretty short enemy turn, is the fact that, one thing I've been meaning to bring up, and I think at least one person I know is aware of this, because I remember somebody mentioned this in the first episode, was the fact that Slim Kirby is doing the same specific game at the exact same time as me. He uploaded the first episode of his LP 2 days before I uploaded the first episode of mine. And I was, honestly, I felt like, god damn it, because I was worried that people would think that I was, like, copying him, which I wasn't. I had this idea ages ago, and I just wanted to mention that. But also, part of the reason why I want to bring this up now is, well, currently at the time I'm recording this episode, he is up to chapter 13. Just really because he just has a different upload schedule compared to me. The only reason why I upload LP videos daily, when as long as I actually have the ability to upload them daily, is literally just because I watch Chugga Conroy. That's it. Because he does the exact same thing, and his work ethic is very contagious. But alright, Lyn gets a Luna. Don't really need that, so I'm not using Canis for this chapter. I was considering using Canis, but I thought since he was a bit behind, it would be better to just use pre-promoted characters. Okay. But yeah, when he got to chapter 10, he gave the episode name the exact same name that I did for that episode of that part of the game, which is again was just pure coincidence, but I thought it was hilarious. But again, my episode came up first. Oh my, it's you, me? That's right. You're with them, right? I know that this isn't what I'm supposed to do, but I'll not hand glory over to that newcomer Vida. What? Oh, nothing. I'm talking to myself. More importantly, I want to give you this. It's a Hamurne staff. I think that's how you say it. It repairs items. It can make most items like new again. Promise me you'll bring that wyvern riding hag down. I'll be seeing you again, I'm sure. You get Hamurne. Again, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but still. This is a staff that restores all the usages of a weapon. I want to give that to Priscilla. This gives a shit ton of experience as well to the user. So again, it can help Priscilla sort of get closer to level 15, which is probably more the level I'm going to end up promoting her at anyway. But alright, actually, Ninian, you can dance for Lyn, and then Lyn can use the Heaven Seal, and then we finally get to see a Lord promoted. Yes! I've been waiting to get to this part. Oh, yes. Oops. Lyn? Items? Heaven Seal. Lyn is now a Blade Lord. And she gets so much stronger. And she gains the ability to use bows. This is more basically where Lyn's, let me again check Vida's range. This is more basically where Lyn's Brave Hero and Legendary Hero incarnations from heroes are more based off of her Blade Lord version. Well, more so her Legendary Heroes one, because her Brave Hero one is on a horse, while her Legendary Heroes one is not, but, you know, due to the fact that they both use a bow. That's where the idea kind of just comes from. But alright, I wonder what else to do, really, at this point, because, again, I'm a bit unsure of reinforcements, so, yeah, I have gates, nearby the, yeah, near Merlinus, just in case. Then, oh shit, Florina's just barely not there. Okay, Eliwood, you move there, and then Florina can obviously trade with you. Okay, so then trade, give Eliwood the Worm Slayer, and that'll be it. Okay. Anyway, get Oswald and Hector more over here again, just to deal with those Wyvern Riders just in case, and also kind of get some more support between Hector and Oswald, since I've never seen past their sea support, and I guess Hawkeye can go there for the same reason, although I could have him also protect Merlinus. Yeah, that's what I'll do, since I'm literally just using Hawkeye and Gates for backup. Okay. Say need a bit of healing? Nah, not really. Raven could use a little bit, but again, I should probably get close to and pretty much every sort of support pairing that I've gotten up to B rank, I want to get up to A rank now, since I'm that tantalizingly close! I'm so close to it! Who else is yet to move, actually? Will, right. Again, I'm keeping Will there to buy this time, but okay, Louise, you get back, so you can sort of, like, work with Will. I don't think Louise and Will can support. I know she came over Rebecca, because I mentioned that on the wiki, but... Okay, more shit to buy. We got an Elfire as well. I can get a Shine. Let it shine. Elfire, the Mend, and I guess another heal. I got plenty of stays, but I'll keep them on standby. Okay then. That should be it. I don't think Pent starts off any heal knives. No, he starts off with, no way, I mentioned Physic this time. Remember, the Physic caught me by surprise on my first attempt this chapter, and then obviously I just... So anyway, there's those reinforcements. There they come, okay. Anything else I can sort of mention? I'm gonna have to obviously go through my turn first and start planning everything out here. But okay, since Lyn can use bows, it'd also be a pretty good idea to give her a bow to actually use. I'm gonna have to be an iron bow though, since it's the lowest rank one. But okay, first off though, Fiora, give that Hermerne, again, however you say it, to Priscilla. And then Priscilla, unfortunately Raven's just barely out of your range, but okay. I want to obviously, just double check as well, Raven still has the Lance Reaver on. I believe you can choose which one it is. I believe it's not, then I'm screwed. Okay, yes. Use the Lance Reaver. This is one of the items I wanted to use on. In my first playthrough, I pretty much used it on Eliwood's Rapier, Lyn's Manikari, and Hector's Wolfbale, just because I used them a lot more in my first playthrough compared to this LP. That's quite a bit of experience for you know, a healing unit. So now Priscilla is level 12, and again, another amazing level up. But yeah, so for this one, I'm kind of using it for more of the really good weapons I have. They're kind of low on uses. I'm going to do the same thing with Will's longbow when we get around to that, but okay. Will, you are safe. I'm going to make sure that you, give you the steel bow. Okay, then, Pent, I'm really worried about you, though. Jeez, man. Okay, you can hide in the trees here. You know, you'll probably destroy everyone anyway, which means it sucks, but okay. Louise, you also hide in the trees, and then, let's see. I wonder what Florina can do. I want to obviously try and have Florina support with Lyn again. Just because, again, they're at B rank, and I'm just going to be just so close. It's so close. Oh, hey! Lyn, Hector get B rank this soon? I'm surprised. Lyn. Lyn! What? I noticed you're promoted. I thought it would be disrespectful to hold back, you see. So I went full force, I did. Did you turn into Yoda suddenly? I went full force? I did. But I gotta admit, I was surprised. Your sword arm, you're stronger than I thought. Why, thank you, Hector. For me, losing to you was a good lesson in my limits. Are you listening to me? I'm busy right now. I'm learning some new lunge and thrust patterns. Yeah, I thought you were standing differently. What is that lunge for? They say it's good against axemen in heavy armor. Wait, that's me! You got something personal against me, Lyn? We're friends, right? Of course we are. But this is about me, my limits. I can't be a burden to either you or Eliwood right now. I can fight, and I will get stronger. Lyn. I wasn't expecting to come that soon, okay. Let's see, Ninian. I don't really know what else I can really do with it. I guess you can dance with Raven. I would actually like to again show off more with Raven and Priscilla. Now they finally got that C rank support, but still, let's see. Checking the phone again. Let's see. Okay, there is one thing on this phone here, which I don't really have much of like a way to sort of like transition into this, but it's something I felt was kind of worth mentioning. It's a little bit of a fact of the a part of the Fire Emblem series that I don't really see that many people bring up, and as such, I completely forgot it myself. I don't really have that much knowledge on this, so pardon me not really being able to say too much about this, but in Japan, there is actually a Fire Emblem trading card game. It's called Fire Emblem Cypher. I don't really know how the game is played. I even looked it up on the wiki, and the wiki didn't even freaking say how you're supposed to play it, but yeah, it includes characters from like all across the series, even from Tokyo Mirage Sessions, surprisingly. And yeah, they have like different colors for which like sort of continent they're from, and it obviously does include plenty of characters from this game, albeit not all of them, again, just like with Heroes, and that's all I really want to do on this turn, so I'll end off here. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit interesting. I remember there was a video on YouTube that I came across, like, slightly before uploading the first episode of this LP, where they... Oh, Jesus. This is what I was worried about. Where they took all of the characters that have cards in Cypher, and they made it so that they basically gave them critical lines. Like, you know, as if they were in, like, any of the modern games. That actually... I think that's a really good video. It's on my likes playlist. I mean, if you've never played this game before, I wouldn't recommend watching it right now because it does spoil some characters we have not seen yet, but still. I'm worried about Eliwood right now, though. Pence? Oh, jeez, why you gotta put me in this position? I mean, your physical defense isn't that bad, but still. Louise, you can also try to get out of there. Pence, I'm worried about you. You go in the trees again. Eliwood, I think you're gonna have to use the Worm Slayer at this point. Hoping I have to bring out the big guns a little later. Eliwood! Fucking critical, really? This time? God damn it! Well, at least you get a level up. So even though obviously you can't use a Heaven Seal, I still obviously want to get you level 20 at some point. Just not immediately, but still gradually. Okay, who else should... I think it'd be good to have Ninian there now that I think about it, since Will obviously isn't fast enough to take out those Wyvern Riders. Again, just check Vida's range. Actually, I think... Fiora, I think you... Well, first off, I think Priscilla... No, I keep misclicking everything. Priscilla, I think you should heal her first. Just for that little bit, because this might be a bit dangerous, and then have Fiora try to take Ninian over there. Because, once we... Hopefully, obviously, I can deal with these guys pretty fast, because so that once we are done here, just like Navarre in the anime, all of our hands shall be stained with death! They'll be very distinguishable hands in the end. Okay, let's see, Raven also would be pretty good if he had an axe on him. He doesn't, so let's see. Actually, I'm pretty sure Dart's constitution is way too high for anybody to rescue him and carry him over, but okay. I'm really nervous about this. I might have to move Oswin closer anyway, just in case. I'll just keep it there. That's all I can really do right now, so once again, and not the turn, we don't have much left of this chapter. Alright, I believe if you do somehow beat Vida, the chapter will automatically end. But, of course, Vida is brutal, so don't do that. Anyway, Pen gets a crit and just completely destroys this guy. And while I'm looking at my phone trying to think, I've talked about... I only think there's, like, 2 things... Wait, I think I mentioned this Nintendo thing already. Yeah, I think there's only one thing I have left to talk about on this list, and... That amazes me now. I can finally actually empty out a list for once. I'll probably have to add more stuff later on anyway, just so I don't forget shit, and Pen again destroys everything. Which is just the fact that it's more of a personal thing. Obviously, I was talking about how I got into, you know, Fire Emblem through Awakening before, and, well, obviously, as pretty much every Fire Emblem fan knows, Awakening was originally supposed to be the last game in the series, because Fire Emblem wasn't selling very, very well at that point. But then, obviously, it sold 250,000 copies, which was the milestone they needed to reach to continue. They greatly surpassed that. It sold over 1 million copies. And, yeah, pretty much now, Fire Emblem is almost like one of Nintendo's biggest series now. And that makes me very happy. I mean, it's not as big as, obviously, like, the big 3, as I call them, which are Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon. But, like, they're more what I consider the second tier of sort of, like, Nintendo series, which that being, That being like about like Kirby and Metroid and that, which previously I probably would have had Star Fox up there, but since they haven't really done anything with Star Fox in like recent years, I kind of has to fall back down there. But okay, Eliwood can easily kill these guys. They have very little chance of hitting them, but still, it's a decent chance. Man, Eliwood, the dodging master here! Damn! Okay. Anyway, I better get Ninian close, just so obviously she can, you know, she can dance, stands for Will! Unfortunately, though, these guys are gonna be a pain in the ass over dealing with that, but okay. Fiora, I'm going to keep you there. Make sure you have a lance equipped as well. And then, obviously, I'll wait. Okay, and then Oswin, you sort of join in the fight as well. Hector should be fine as well, though. I mean, Hector is level 20 now. He's got an axe and all that shit, but okay. Yeah, keep Lyn away for now, but I'll still obviously try to have that sort of support increase with Florina. Well, hopefully. And then Raven, we're kind of just here now at this point, so, let's see, Priscilla... Well, right, I obviously want her to sort of, like, use the Himerne on Will with his longbow, so I need to kind of get her close as well. Again, more supports for all of them! I always wonder, I always forget who can, like, support with who off the top of my head. But I wonder if Lucius can support with Priscilla. It would kind of make sense, but I don't really know if it's accurate. Okay, Sane. Let's see. Unfortunately, you have been separated from Fiora this whole time. The love of your life, as you pretty much say for everybody. And Louise is trapped. Good thing Louise's luck is pretty high, so she should be safe. And then, Pent, I'll keep you in the trees as well. Is there anybody that really needs healing? No, not really. Everybody's like down 1 HP just because they got a level up, so I'll just kind of end off here. So, I don't have anything left to talk about anymore since I literally talked for everything on the frickin' list, so... Damn! This is gonna be a bit awkward now, but okay, at least... Again, look at the fucking chances of hitting. I guess that's obviously one thing I should have mentioned about Louise before, is obviously her luck is pretty good. So she actually is, obviously, gets around the sort of the archer weakness very well as well. Because obviously I didn't use Will on my first playthrough, just because he got very behind in levels, and because Louise, because I didn't really use Rebecca on my first playthrough either, I did end up using Louise for 1 chapter, so I do know that she actually is pretty good from what I've known from my own experience. I think this should be the last of the reinforcements now at this point. Hopefully Will can, yes, Will reaches level 20, next turn he can promote into, well, obviously a sniper. Takes a little bit away from the surprise when you know what the promotion is going to be in the end, but okay. I didn't really need Ninian in the end then at that point, so I guess, well, I should probably check and make sure everybody's fine for here. Oswin, you can actually fight this guy with a javelin. Very good! Oswin, yes! Damn! Fucking hell, he gets a crit! The first time I have him sort of start off the attacking as well. Eliwood? Oh, oops. Eliwood, you're level 18. You should probably get close to level 19 anyway at this point, so... Yeah, you know what? I'll just have you use the Worm Slayer anyway. I could potentially use Himerne on the Worm Slayer as well, just to save uses of that for later. Because we will obviously see more Wyvern Riders later on. Pretty much as long as we're in Biran, we're going to be seeing quite a few Wyvern Riders, because that's their whole shtick. Okay, Eliwood, you're level 19 now. You got more levels than I actually thought you would. And okay then, so, Fiora? I guess I'm gonna have you sort of reunite with Sane. I'm pretty sure that's the last of the reinforcements, so we don't really have to worry anymore, really, at this point. So I think it's just, honestly, for the rest of the chapter, I'll just be kind of working on supports, pretty much, at this point. See, Dart, you need to get with Will, because you got the support there. But yes! Lyn and Florina finally get a support! Phew! Lady Lindis, are you alright? Ah, Florina. Is something the matter? Might I be of some help? Thanks. But it's really nothing. It can't be fixed anyway. Is it the plains? What? Please, don't hide it, even from me. You want to return to the plains, don't you, Lyn? I know how you used to leave the castle and gaze out from the hill at the Kalen. It's just, it doesn't seem fair. I know. My grandfather in his condition, I'm the only one to watch over the castle. You shouldn't force yourself, though. I'm sure that Lord Housen would understand. Living on the plains just seems right for you, Lyn. Florina? Guess what? You stopped calling me Lindis. And you're speaking much more frankly now. Ah! I apologize. I'm such a scatterbrain. Please, Florina, don't. I too thought it was the way we had to be with each other. But I was wrong. I can't take it anymore. I've been so lonely all this time, leaving the plains. And you, my best friend, treated me like a noble stranger. What does rank and birth have to do with anything? I'm still myself, and you're still you. Please, talk to me normally, like you always used to. Lynn, I'm sorry. I had no idea you felt that way. I do, and someday when I return to the plains, come with me, won't you? I may not be able to pay you like I do now, but I would like you with me, Florina, as a friend. Yes, that would be nice. Let's stick together, no matter what happens, now and always. Best friends forever! Oh, now I'm so happy we got that one as well. Oh, yes. Okay, so anyway, Hector and Lynn already got, like, support. I can start sort of build it up anyway. I don't really know, again, what else to talk about now that I'm waiting for everything. I might have to sort of, like, cut ahead, but at least very near the end. One thing, I probably should mention about Florina. I just never really had a good time to sort of bring it up, because it's a very random thing, and something you would never really think to put it together in a conversation, but, I think Florina is the only character in the game whose mount actually has a name. I don't know where this is stated in the game, but according to the wiki, her Pegasus is named Huey. I just thought it was a bit interesting because a lot of the time when you have characters who sort of like, you know, ride on like horses or Pegasus Knights in Fire Emblem, they generally don't give them names. The only other person I can think of who actually has like a name for their mount was Shershay in Awakening, where obviously her wyvern was named Minerva after the Minerva from Shadow Dragon. It was the OG wyvern rider, but still. Okay, Dart and Wheel can stand next to the game. One bit of support at the very end. Would have liked Priscilla to obviously reach Elliewood, but actually, wait a minute, she can. Duh, Ninian, of course. So yeah, even though obviously Vida's gonna get away, and I'm not really gonna have any experience from the two wyvern riders that are accompanying her, trust me, this will be sort of better than it. It's better what I want to do with this LP as well, when I want to obviously get like 100%, in the sense that I can't even get close. In the sense that I want to obviously have, I want to obviously start to recruit every single character I possibly can in the single playthrough. I have to mention single playthrough for a reason, but we'll see that later. And, yeah, nobody else can really support. So obviously, since Pet and Louise are A rank, they can't support because they're already at max rank, but yeah, I think that's all I really gotta do for the end of this turn. And nothing happens. Pah! I've had it with being pushed here and there. Withdraw! Ground forces, pull back and move quickly! I guess that worked out. Lord Elliewood. Ninian, Nils, are you both well? What shall we do, Lord Elliewood? Nurgle's power, it's returning bit by bit. What do you mean? That woman you faced, she was protected by Nurgle's magic. Her strength, it came from Nurgle? Yes. It won't be long before he's active again. With all his power restored. We must hurry and gain the power to oppose him. We have to recover the Fire Emblem. If we can do that... Come on! The palace is in uproar. This is our chance to slip away. Wait! I have an idea. Let's follow them. This? Leave it to me. I think I might be able to find the Black Fang Fortress. This way. The signs are fading, but they're really moving. I think I can track them if they keep this pace. Are you sure? Really? Remember, I'm from Sakai. Byron's foot soldiers are slow and clumsy. And to a Sakayan, men are easier to track than rabbits. What do you want to do, Elliewood? Let's put our trust in Lindis. If anyone can do this, she can. Are you serious? Over here, everyone! So with us proceeding to the Black Fang Fortress, next time on Fire Emblem the Blazing Blade, we're going to take the fight straight to the Black Fang themselves. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.